going on? Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again. And you know what? It's Arsenal versus Olympiacos, or should I say Olympiacos versus Arsenal. And last time, you know what happened, guys. You know what happened. Unfortunately, they beat us. They beat us in just the most weirdest way, the most Arsenal way. We threw it away at the end. And let me just play the clip.
Lifted in by They've won it! A minute out from time! Yusuf Al-Arabi threw in his frame one last time. It's 2-1.
This time, we're looking for revenge. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's the Kitty G, and yes, we're going to be playing Olympiacos, and this is the match preview to Olympiacos versus Arsenal. And you know what? We're going to get into a bunch of stuff. First of all, we're going to have to talk about Pablo Mari, because Pablo Mari is being linked to being sold to Villarreal. He's being linked to Villarreal. Villarreal have been talking about him highly, and they're looking at him as a replacement for their center back that they currently have. And you know what? If they do sell their center back, I don't see how we would be even interested in selling him. Also, the Arsenal mole has been found. He may not have been the official mole, but he currently is a mole because he's going to be playing for Olympiacos. And he also said some damning things about certain players, and he said some good things about some other people. We're also going to get into more within the team. Obviously, we know about Martinez. What's good with Martinez? Martinez doing his damn thing. Martinez doing his thing. He's back healthy. And you know what? Martinez had some things to say about how he's frustrated, in addition to another guy saying he's frustrated with his game time and the fact that he hasn't been fit and getting adjusted to the Premier League. We're also going to be getting into a couple the two big guys from training. We had some conversations with them all week, and Sven Mislintat spills some tea on Mikel Arteta. We're going to get into all that. We're going to get into all that plus more, and a possible left back coming from Marseille. If you guys don't already know about him, Jordan could possibly be one of those players that we look at for a possible left back solution in the meanwhile as we sort some stuff out. And you know what? Arsenal dropped some gear, you know. Even though we're not good on the pitch, we're always good in the streets with our gear. Arsenal's always got the best flyest gear. And you know what? That's one thing as fans, you know, we can look at and be happy about. But hey, some people are also mad about that. But yeah, I got my guy with me, Shots X Star. I got some people. If anyone wants to jump in, you guys can jump in. But first thing I need you guys to do me a favor. Smash a like on the damn video. And also, if you're watching on the playback or you're watching right now, I need you guys to let me know. First things first, what do you guys think about Olympiacos versus Arsenal? What do you think the game score is going to be? What do you think the outcome is going to be? Put it in chat right now. If you guys are watching on the playback, put it in the comment section and tell me what you guys think is going to happen versus Olympiacos this tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And also, I'll be doing a watch along at 7 tomorrow, so check it out. Also, check me out for the watch along at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Just a quick plug. But yeah, I'm gonna bring Shots in. I'm gonna send the link out to you people if you want to jump in. And yeah, let's get started. But yo, first thing I gotta do, I gotta ask you, Shots. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Tell me, should I be confident going into this game? Should I be worried going into this game? You know what, guys? If you haven't noticed, the light, everything is good right now. Upgrade.
Man's got that good software up in there, yeah?
Yeah, upgrades. Anyways, yeah, talk to me, people. What's good,
first of all, big up for having me on again, my guy. Fucking always loving that, man. I love to hear your opinions and that, bro, man. Even when everyone's all trying to go at you on the terrace and that, bro. I've always got your back, my guy, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, those are family, bro. Don't worry. They're cool.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear what you're saying still. In relation to the fucking Olympiacos thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Boy, I think we got them. I definitely think we got them.
Yo, what's good, man? Just 1 second. Let him finish and then you'll talk.
All right.
Yeah, no, I think it's good that you brought up, because I was literally going to bring up some reports I read earlier as well when I first woke up in it. So obviously I'm on the Bleacher Report thing, innit? And I read and I looked at certain things and they were saying that guy Bruma, I think he was an ex-player for Arsenal, innit? I think he grew up in our academy or something, but he ended up Olympiacos or something. I've seen like today that he's come out with some reports and he's saying something about Sokratis has told us all the Arsenal secrets, or something mad like that, and it's like, oh, man's doing us like that, yeah. He's doing us like that, yeah. So, to be honest with you, innit, like, I do believe he was one of the guys that probably Mikel Arteta did respect, and that, although we didn't play him to the end of the season, well, to his tenure in January, and that, I do believe that he's bitter from it. Obviously, why wouldn't you be? You're 32 or 31 or whatnot. Man's dropped you out of the team. He's just walked in. He just said, yeah, boom, you're not playing anymore. And then just left him out of the team and stuff like that. So there is bitterness there with him. Although he might have acted like a model professional, like they say he actually did. Yeah, so, and I genuinely believe there is something with Arsenal in terms of mentality-wise, like that we're not actually strong enough. I think when Sokratis first did come into the team, he tried to instill that kind of strength in us. Like, you know what? Come on, guys. Do this, do that. He's gone now. And when you look at it like that, then we don't actually have anybody like that, which he will know. So he will go back to Olympiacos and say, listen, these guys are all just kids. Like, they're weak. Like, you can get into them. In training, I used to barge them, and then they weren't on it and stuff. You know, just little simple things like that. It's going to be... overall, I think we will win it, but it's gonna be a war. It's gonna definitely be a war, man.
Okay. So yeah, first thing we're gonna do before we get started. 1 second, let me introduce everyone. We got Tom here. We got what do you call it? We got Josh here, and we got Charles. Charles, is that how you're saying your name? Hello, Charles.
Hello, Charles. You here?
Hello.
He's not even there. He's not there.
No, Tom, what you saying, man?
All right, so Charles is out. Let's talk about this, guys. First things first. We're gonna get into the actual Arsenal team that's gonna play these guys, and what the Olympiacos team is supposed to be looking like. So, what about Olympiacos is from Sokratis and their defender that we're after, and the fact that we played them last year, that honestly you can't really take too much away from that. All you know is that they have the confidence because of their league. They're usually at the top of the table in their league.
They're top of their league.
The fact that we have been struggling all season,
comfortably as well.
The fact that we've been struggling all season, that should give them confidence going into this game. And go ahead.
Their league is kind of dead, to be fair, because like they're in a great league, so obviously they might win it every year. But our league is very hard. I mean, and also our league is the most unpredictable ever. I mean, for example, Leicester won it, and then so. But yeah,
you know, that's a true point what you said there, because I think the one word that everyone used to describe our league is that it's shit. It's shit. Like that. The fact that it's crap because everyone can win every game. I don't think that. I think that makes our league the best. I think it makes it.
It's more entertaining. Like, look at the other leagues. You get more teams that you probably get like 1 or 2 teams that can win it every season. You could say 6 teams are in for the running, and it's amazing. That's why it's the most watched club.
So guys, I'm just gonna introduce the whole lineup. We got PK Gunner in the house, make his debut. Big up to PK Gunner. Now, before we get any further, guys, we're gonna bring up the lineup.
Josh is gonna start. Josh is sure.
We're done.
Josh is sure.
I'm done.
Sokratis is most likely gonna start also. The lineup they have for Arsenal is Leno, Bellerin, David Luiz, Gabriel Martinelli, Tierney, Xhaka, Partey, Saka, Odegaard, Pepe, and Aubameyang. You know what? If that lineup went out, I would be happy with that team. What do you guys think?
I'd swap Bellerin with Cedric.
Yeah, but don't start Bellerin. He is pants.
Yeah, Mari. I'll put Mari with Gabriel.
I'll put Mari over Gabriel.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're saying Mari over Gabriel, and then what else are we saying?
I'll take Xhaka out as well. You know, I'll put Ceballos. I'm sorry. I'll put Ceballos.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Someone else here also said they'd take Xhaka out. Okay, let's hear from Josh. Josh, what change would you make?
Yeah.
What change did you make?
Honestly, I would actually keep Xhaka in because cool, he made a mistake against Burnley, which cost the game and some shocking
Whose phone is that?
But
Who keeps
Someone's
making the noise?
popping.
it's mine, first, man. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, bro, just turn that off or mute it, please.
Sorry, mate. I'll turn that.
No problem. Just mute your mic right now and come back. Well, I'll let you talk in a second. Next, I'll go to PK Gunnar. PK Gunnar, making your debut, bro. Big up to you for that. What do you think about this team lineup? And do you think this team lineup would give you confidence going into the game against Benfica? Not Benfica, against Olympiacos. Hello, PK.
Bro,
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can
The floor is yours, bro. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying thanks for having me, everyone. Yeah, I appreciate it. Still, I'll probably take off Xhaka for Ceballos because we need to be more attacking. To be honest, we need to put the game to bed. I expect the first half to be 2-0 up. To be honest, that's what I expect from the players. And first of all, Gabriel needs to stay there. I'm happy with Luis and Gabriel. Bellerin for Cedric, I would say.
Bellerin can.
Let him finish.
I'm happy with the.
Sorry. Go on, finish.
I'm happy. I'm happy with the attacking Pepe and Saka. They deserve to start anyway, so I'm happy with that. So I expect Martinelli to come in for one of those anyway, second half anyway. So, but I expect to be up 2-0 up at least by first half. These players need to show us what it's like to be like a one second. Yeah.
I would make a couple of changes, you know.
Josh,
I would make a couple of changes. I would keep Bellerin, obviously. Obviously, I'll keep Tierney. I'll play Cedric. I would play Martinelli. I'll rest Pepe. I'll play Saka on the right. I'll keep Odegaard and Oba up top.
Okay, so that's a little different. I think there's one talking point. I think there's one talking point where we need to discuss before we continue any further, right? And I'm not talking about Granit Xhaka. I'm not talking about Lacazette. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe, for me, guys, has to start this game. What do you guys think?
100%.
Nicolas Pepe, for me, is the number one guy who, if Arteta takes him out of this team, I'm going to have questions to be asking. Because Nicolas Pepe has been... What?
I've got a surprise. I think for this game, I think you're going to probably be dominant on the ball. And with Xhaka, I'd play El Neni to cover when you're going to attack.
You what?
I think if you play...
I'll
play
Let him finish his point, guys.
That's a good shout. It's a good shout. The
only thing is, because obviously you're going to be attacking, I'll play El Neni just to keep back when you go forward. Because if you play Ceballos and Partey, they're going to be going from box to box. And I think you need someone sitting and giving the ball to Partey to run with. So, and also you're going to be vulnerable in the counter attack because you're going to be attacking them. Let's be honest, you're going to be pumping them, aren't you? But yeah, I think you should play El Neni in the back.
Okay.
See, the reason I would have gone with you on the El Neni thing only because I look at El Neni and I think to myself, well, to be honest with you, there's not a goddamn thing that El Neni does that Xhaka does that El Neni can't. They pretty much do the same job. The only thing is, everyone will look at it and say, see, everyone's got a certain thing in their head about El Neni. It's like there's specific players in our team where everyone would say like stuff like Chambers, El Neni, who else? You know, just them Mustafi, scapegoat footballers, people that you can just easily blame things on, right? And they'll just say, you know what, they'll be no good for this game, or they'll know. But really and truly, when you really look at the people, all right, so Chambers for Bellerin. Bellerin does not do any better than Chambers does. Or what he did on the weekend, he didn't put a foot wrong. But everyone will still say this guy needs to go at the end of the season. Same thing with El Neni. And El Neni doesn't make the mistakes Xhaka makes.
Exactly. He keeps it simple.
He does it a simple thing. Like, he would have took that ball on the weekend, and the first thing he would have done, he wouldn't even have passed it to Luis. He wouldn't have took a touch. He would not have taken 2 touches. Nah. What he would have done is there was somebody slightly to the right of Luis. I can't remember who it was, so I'm guessing that must have been Chambers.
Yeah, there was someone else. There's 3 options.
First touch straight, he would have put it to Chambers. Straight away, he would have just put it out there. Like, we wouldn't have noticed it because it would have just gone over our heads like, oh, that's just El Neni doing simple things. but the simple things matter. When Xhaka, everybody in the world knows Xhaka cannot play on his right foot. Why is he trying to chip over a defender in the penalty area? It's unheard of. So where you say about El Neni instead of Ceballos and Xhaka, I totally get. The only thing is I think is that Ceballos can do what they do, and if not, then Partey would be the one to sit in deep, and then let Ceballos go further up the field. And that's the only thing I would say to that. But I totally get what you're saying. I would not put Xhaka in the team. 100%.
Okay, let me get Charles in the team. Charles,
Right.
Is that your name, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I go by.
Okay. What would you change in the team lineup?
Well, I was thinking about this. It's a kind of a weird one, yeah. But I might actually kind of take out Odegaard, because one, Smith Rowe's been on okay form, but also you could maybe slot in a random person in there like Lacazette just to get the goal tally up, purely because he can hold the ball, and I reckon he would actually suit a cam role in this Arsenal team maybe better than him and Strike.
He doesn't do one-touch passing though. One-touch passing is vital for that position right there. That's why Odegaard fits in so well, and Emil Smith-Rowe as well. You have to be able to do one-touch passing, and Lacazette can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of his faults.
Wait, Tommy.
Yeah, mate.
Who did you say you put? William. You said William.
I didn't say
El
William. I'll put El Neni, and then
Where?
sideways El Neni.
Put him where? Put him
I'll
where?
put in CDM. In the midfield,
Yeah, but
up front.
yeah, but the thing is,
I'll put him up front or in goalkeeper, mate.
no, seriously.
Okay. We need order. We need order. We need order. This is a lineup. Listen, this is the lineup that we're gonna go with for now. We're just gonna kick back, relax. What I'm gonna do is there's a bunch of us on. I'm gonna ask Charles, Tom, Josh, Jess to fall back, and we're just gonna add you guys back in later in the vid. Okay?
All
right.
right. In a bit, G.
All right.
No problem, guys. Thanks for coming on. Now, just to continue with what we're talking about. Now, moving on to this, you do realize that when it comes to the fitness for this game, we pretty much have a clean bill of health. Everyone's pretty much fit except for Emil Smith-Rowe, and even Emil Smith-Rowe, he could be fit for that game. So, luckily, knock on wood, we don't have much health issues. Arteta is not going to risk losing this game. He's going to play his strongest side. So you're probably not going to see Callum Chambers. You're going to see one of Bellerin or Cedric. Now, my question is, which one do you want? Bellerin, Cedric. Bellerin, Cedric. Which one does it come down to?
Cedric.
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 Okay. Everyone agree in the chat?
Cedric.
Everyone in the chat agree? Okay, so we're all in agreement that Cedric is the man. Now, next, I'm going to just put myself in the middle. So are we all putting Granit Xhaka? Are we all putting Granit Xhaka, or are we going to move in Ceballos or El Neni into this team?
You asking me? Because I'm really involved.
There's only two of you guys here, so I'm asking both of you.
100%. If I had to choose, I'd do Ceballos, and then I'll put Partey to do the Xhaka role. If you need to sit back, then sit back. If you want to come forward when you want to come forward. And if you want to spray the long pass, then spray the long pass. Simple. And then either way, then you would have Ceballos running in and out of the channels, moving forward, coming back, protecting, doing what he does. I read a stat as well. I think Ceballos is one of our most highest tacklers from midfield. Like, he's literally got the most stand-up tackles and stuff. He can do it all. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, he's not the best. I would still want something better.
Ryan.
Yo,
my bad, bro. I don't know what the hell I messaged you. My apologies. That was miscommunication, man. Now,
it's all right.
Miscommunication. Because I sent you the link, and then I sent you some next shit. I'm like, what? What the hell did I send you? But yeah. Anyways, we move on. Going on to the actual team. Enough about the team, guys. Let's actually just talk about some of the controversy that's going on around Arsenal and some of the crazy stuff that's going on. So apparently, Sokratis has come out and he said at his time at Arsenal, you know what? Granit Xhaka has been a leader. He's been a captain. He's been one of the voices in the dressing room that has left and kept the team together. He gets a lot of criticism, but it's not fair. He also spoke about how he felt like he was out of place at the back end of his career at Arsenal, and he kind of like felt like he was not misvalued, but like just underappreciated based on the fact that he was out of the team for the Europa League and the Premier League. And now he's the mole. He's literally said his teammate has come out and said Sokratis is going to be our key to winning this game. He's given us all the inside scoop on everything about Arsenal and how we can win this game. And you know what? He said it's kind of weird because just a couple months ago I was rooting for them to win, and now I want them to lose.
Wow. I never clocked that. I never knew he said that. To be honest with you, though, yeah. If that's the case, no, not at all, you know. Not at all, you know. There was some sort of thing that was going on at Arsenal where it was horribly bad, like to the point where not just on the pitch, but like you even look at it now. Yes, Sven Mislintat, he's come out today and he's defended all the signings he's made and that. And I got to thinking, and I started thinking, rah, hold on a second. Other than Martinelli, Arsenal have worked hard, really hard to get all of their signings out. Every single signing that came after Wenger, before Arteta, all gone. Every single. Well, I could put some of them out. There's Bear. The only one that's still left, literally, genuinely, Martinelli. And I reckon because Edu looked and said, yeah, I'll keep him. He's Brazilian. Yeah, I'll keep him. He's all right. I'll keep it. Everyone else gone.
But you know why, though? Right now, we're not even talking about the Sven Mislintat thing. We're going to get into that. What do you guys think about the whole Sokratis thing? He's basically snitching, man. But what do you expect?
That's why he's frozen out. That's why he's frozen out. It's clearly understood that is the. Remember when Arteta came out and he said, "I will find the mole and he'll be punished."
But he was frozen out before then, though.
Apparently he was one of the people. He was one of the 5 people who didn't take a wage cut.
Yeah, I heard that as well. I heard that too. But the latter games at the end of last season, Sokratis was playing. Remember, he was playing right back. Do you remember? He played about 4 or 5 games at right back. He was playing. And then same thing with Ozil. Gone after that. The second he cemented his team, that man never played a single game again because he never got registered. There was something that he saw deep down with them man that said, yeah, fuck them. I don't care what the press, what the team, what anyone else had to say, they are not playing again. He did it. So that to me, that explains Sokratis' admission from the team.
No, that's popped. Okay. Now, what about the whole thing where he said Granit Xhaka? He actually came to the defense of Granit Xhaka and said, you know, Granit Xhaka is a leader in the dressing room. Granit Xhaka is one of the best players in the team. Granit Xhaka is a professional, a seasoned pro. I'm putting words in his mouth, but he also said specifically that Granit Xhaka gets a lot of heat, but he's one player in the team that never hides. And he can handle it.
I've got a theory on that myself. I'll let my man go forward. Though. You go through, RJ.
Bless, brother. Listen, he's basically looking out for him. That's his bro, ain't it? Like, you've had a lot of people come out and say nice things about Granit Xhaka, and if you even remember when he was made captain under that whole 5 captains crap, a lot of people were kind of cheering for him and said, "Oh yeah, that was
they picked him.
And everybody wanted him as captain. Obviously, our fans think differently, and that's how we feel. But I don't get it. I mean, listen, he's just looking up for his friend. That's how I see it. They talk about Xhaka not hiding, but he causes the most problems. So of course he ain't gonna hide because he started this shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
guys, let me just read this. My guy says, I beg you to explain what the issue is with telling his new team info. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just
everyone would do it.
This makes me think. Is he the mole though? Is he the mole though originally? Was he the original mole, or is he just now a mole because he's helping his team?
Well, you got to remember.
No, I think it was a collective.
Remember at the time, everyone was saying it was Ozil's agent because Ozil's agent was talking up as well. So I don't, with the Sokratis thing, I don't think he's a mole. I just think it's just genuine because look at X amount of players that left. For example, if we'd have played Roma in the Europa League, someone probably would have said the same for Mkhitaryan.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So
100%.
I wouldn't
100%.
necessarily believe that. I think it's just players just talking it up, just try and cause a little bit of trouble, try and get them media pumping and that. I wouldn't give a fuck anyways if Sokratis done that. I expect Sokratis to do that anyways.
100%
So
to win the game. Yeah, 100%.
It doesn't matter. I don't think he's the mole anyways. I think that was more so Ozil's agent. There's been proof of that. So it is what it is, isn't it? That's my personal opinion.
Interesting you say that, yeah. You know what I reckon? I look at it and I just think to myself, I think as a collective, every single person that's left was a bad egg. It was a bad egg. Every single one. If you even look at have you seen that thing with Schalke?
Yeah. Schalke.
Mad. Kolasinac and Mustafi have gone straight in there and got the manager of that team sacked straight away. And he's blatantly come out and he said, if I could have made the choice again, I wouldn't have got new players. He's blatantly told you Mustafi and Kolasinac are the reasons why I'm out of it. Plus, Kolasinac's captain. He's the club captain now. He's just gone in on loan and he's the club captain. That's a mad thing.
Madness.
With Schalke, remember, he come up through their youth system.
Yeah, he did. Team of the season and that. Yeah.
That's
I remember.
That heart sentimental crap. That's what that
you
is.
see that in relation to what you said about Xhaka, right? It's funny because I think with Xhaka, although he does not wear the armband right now, Xhaka was still the captain of the club. That's why Mikel Arteta's come in and he said he's not going nowhere. If you just look at him on the pitch, he's still telling Aubameyang's up front. He ain't got. He can't voice to everything what to do.
But Aubameyang got those captain things in him like Xhaka
exactly.
does.
Because he's the face of Arsenal. He's the smiley guy. He's the one biggest earner. He bangs the most goals. He does this and he does that. I guarantee you, Xhaka is still the captain. He just don't have the armband. If that makes any sense. Does that make sense, what I'm trying to say?
No, that 100% makes sense because of how everything is. But I just want to get PK's thoughts on this before I add Gunnar Express in those. PK, cool. What do you think about the whole Xhaka thing and how he bigged up Xhaka before we move on to the next point of Pablo Mari?
Yeah, listen, I don't blame Sokratis for bigging up Xhaka. Of course, they're ex-teammates, they were close friends. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you? I've been having problems with my internet. I think my Wi-Fi.
Nah, it's perfectly fine, man.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Of course, you can big him up, and they're friends, they're close friends. And I do believe Xhaka's on the background. He's still a leader. To get, I wouldn't want 100%. Him to be my captain 100%, but he's definitely in the back. The players seem to like him, to be honest, and managers. I don't know what they see in him, but it's the Albanian in him, man. The strong guy. Maybe that's the only thing that is good for him.
Yes, it's a cultural thing. Okay.
Yeah, having that aura, you know what I'm saying? He's got that leadership. But I don't see that on the pitch often, innit? That's my thing with Xhaka anyway. But he does on the pitch.
Shit. He's just crap, bro.
Yeah, but I think Tierney should be our next captain still. Tierney, I would say Tierney.
We're not going to get into that today because Tierney, we know, the moment we talk about Tierney, it goes into a whole war. Now, Gunnar Express.
Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me,
Yeah, I was going to move on to the next topic, but did you want to touch on the Xhaka thing with Sokratis, or do you want to just move on?
No, I don't care. Xhaka's dead. You can move on.
Let's keep it moving. Would you sell Pablo Mari to Villarreal? And Unai Emery and Villarreal are looking to get rid of Pablo Torres. I think that's his name. And they're trying to bring in Pablo Mari as his replacement.
Paulo Torres.
Sorry, I'm mixing up the Pablo Mari. So I personally think before we can go any further, he is arguably one of the best center backs this season for us. After David Luiz, I would say Pablo Mari is second, based on the fact that Rob Holding has been shaky and Gabriel has had fitness issues. David Luiz makes mistakes. Pablo Mari has been the one solid player every time he's been in. He hasn't actually made mistakes. The only reason why David Luiz is ahead of him, because even though he's calamitous, he He does offer us a lot. And yeah, that's just my thought. But would you sell Pablo Mari to Villarreal? People in the chat, I want to hear from you. People in the comments, I want to hear from you. People watching in the playback, I want to hear from you. And first, I'm going to throw this to Shots X Star. You tell me, bro. Would you sell Pablo Mari?
Hell fucking no. Why the hell would you do something so stupid like that? God damn. What the fuck is going on there? No. The only thing is, though, yeah, I think everyone's got short memories, isn't it? Pablo Mari was the guy. Gabriel Magalhaes. He was the guy. Before, remember when Mari got injured, David Luiz was doing that mad Krusty the Clown things, flipping. Holding was moving mad, bruv. Like, you know, all of them things there. Remember, Gabriel, 2 straight months in a row, player of the month. You can't forget what he's done. And from what I hear, like, COVID gives you bad breathing. Might be his breath's all fucked up for like 1-2 weeks. Like, let him just get out of his system.
Oh, I thought you said bad breath. I was like, what?
Bad breathing problems, isn't it? It gives you bad breathing problems and all of that thing. Let him just get out of his system. We'll get it all back. What I hope he ain't done is got that Arsenal mentality when it comes to defending, because somehow whenever a sick defender comes to Arsenal, trains with Arsenal on defending, he just turns shit for like 2 years.
He gives me Per Mertesacker vibes. You know, that guy, calm, cool, collected.
Yeah.
The man has pace too. Yeah. So don't underestimate him. But yo, quick and concise answers, guys, please. Next, Ryan. Pablo Mari, would you sell him?
That's nah, never. I even answered on your post earlier. No, like you just said. For me, when you look at the centre backs, I'll make this quick. The best centre backs we've got at this club, he's part of that. Him, Gabriel. I mean, that's really it, man. That's it.
Mertesacker was shit. What?
He weren't shit. He was just mad slow. No, he was horribly slow. Horribly
That's
slow.
The thing. And he was at the back end of his career, man, but he still gave us some good leadership. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you have to look around the whole damn team and tell that team weren't good enough to win the league, but hell,
100%. Yeah.
If that team was healthy, we would have won the league.
It's everybody's opinion. I'm not going to say he's wrong. If you thought Mertesacker was shit, fair enough. I thought Mertesacker was all right. I didn't have a problem with it. But fair enough.
He's consistent.
All right. Let him have his say. Ryan, so your verdict is no. So I think, guys, it's going to be boring if I ask the rest of you guys if you're going to sell Pablo Mari. But I'm going to ask Gunnar Express and PK Gunnar, who is the club's best center back? If you had to pick one. PK, I'll go with you first.
Gabriel.
That's simple.
I'll say Gabriel, to be honest. I feel simple, easy. I don't know why people are respecting Gabriel. I've seen online here, it's like player had like 2 bad games. I can actually think of like 2 bad games, and people have forgotten. Like literally had like good 3 solid months. So I think he's our best potential. 100%. He should slot in easily, with no doubt.
All right, we got Albert JTV in the house. Big up to Albert JTV, guys. Go check out his channel too whenever you get a chance. If you're watching on the playback, just go type in Albert JTV. You should be able to find it. Big up to him. Now going to Gunnar Express. I know you got an unpopular opinion. Drop it on the people, bro. Tell them who's the best center back in the league. Not in the league. At Arsenal.
Yeah, I just want to say quickly with the Mari thing. If we're gonna get Pau Torres, he can go, but that ain't gonna happen. But
if you get Canate, he can go.
For me, it's Luiz. Luiz is the best centre back at Arsenal. I'm going to stick by that.
And I agree with him.
I think right now on form it's Luiz, but in terms of obviously potential, in terms of if it's ability, if they're both fit, they're both 100%, etc. Like if they're both 100%, then it's Gabriel by a long slot. But yeah, Luiz right now on form, 100%. Like there's no one that even gets close.
Guys in the chat, who's your best defender at Arsenal? People in the chat, let me know. There's about 21 of you guys watching. Just tell me. Is it David Luiz? Is it Pablo Mari? Is it Gabriel? Is it the kitchen lady? Whatever. Is it me? Tell me. Let me know.
Now, it's Harry. It's Harry, bro. The way you defend Xhaka, it's got to be Harry.
Leave Harry alone, bro. Harry knows. You know what? Harry is good with his words.
He's
better than me with his words. But yeah, guys, before we move on to Pablo Mari, I'm gonna just ask you, Ryan, who's your best defender at Arsenal?
Gabriel.
Gabriel?
There's no talking, Gabriel. I mean, I hear what you're saying about Louise Green Express, but I mean, Louise is only as consistent as I don't know. He can only play a certain amount of games where he's good, and then he eventually makes the odd mistake. But for me, long term, it's Gabriel, hands down.
Louise is like rice cake. People, it's kind of burnt, but people say it's fancy. So that's what it is. He'll burn you, but he's good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, he's all right, and that's because he's got bags of experience. But I'm looking at long term, like it has to be Gabriel, man.
Yo, man said, imagine Egan and Partey in our midfield. Gee, solid. I don't know what the hell that means. But the man's going in. Okay.
It means you're a solid, brother. It means you're solid.
Someone said David Luiz is our best actor. Okay, guys, the David Luiz conversation, the center back conversation, we move. Okay, we're moving on from that. Now, moving on to this guy. Yo, I'm just saying, the man was rated as one of the best left backs in their league. In Champions League, I think week 3 or the third game week of Champions League, he was rated as the third best left back in the Champions League for that week. And you know what? He's had good performances, and we're signing him as a backup. Due to the financial situation in France, we could get him in as a backup. Do you guys think Jordan would be a good backup? Do you even know anything about him? Because if you want, I can find some more information for you guys so we can talk about him. What do you guys think?
27. He's like 27 or something.
I've never seen him play.
Yeah, but we're buying a backup. We're not buying a starter.
Is he 27?
I'll find out.
I'm sure he's 27. I was looking at him on Football Manager still. I nearly bought him as a backup as well. Like, he's got good crossing. Like, I like pacey, good crossing as a fullback in it. So, I mean, to be honest,
how tall is he? Is the question, because I don't want another like 2'2" Tariq Lamptey situation. We don't need to.
No, I don't know. You guys do height different here. You guys do everything by centimeters. So
yeah, he's 27. He's 27.
He's 176 centimeters. How tall is that?
How tall?
176 centimeters. That's like 5'9", 5'10". That's what they're saying. So let me tell you guys his stats, ladies and gentlemen. His stats. 9, yeah. 1 second. So his stats are this season in his league, he's played 11 games out of 28. Okay. In the Champions League, he's played 5 games out of 6. In the Champions League, he had a total of 10 interceptions, 6 clearances, aerial duels 68%, regular duels 55%. He had 0 assists, 0 goals. When it comes to that, and that was pretty much it. That's pretty bad. And then when it comes to his league, he's played 11 games out of 28. He had 11 tackles, 82% tackles won, 94 duels, 60% duels won, 69% aerial duels. He had another 26 clearances, 2 blocks, 26 interceptions. What else did he have? He had 1 goal, and that's pretty much it. Also had a red card, which he was sent off. So it fits right in. What do you guys think?
The only thing that actually made... Go on.
I was just going to say, what was it, 26 interceptions? Pepe has 18, so I find that impressive. But Cams is saying in the chat that he played for Villa, he was crap, and that he's injury prone. I don't need another Tierney. You know, we need someone who's going to be able to fill in for Tierney, and if he's injury prone as well, then that kind of defeats the point, really.
Yeah. Listen, the only things that stood out to me as a fullback, right? The only 3 things that you need out of that whole fucking list you just named: interceptions, goals, and assists. And stamina to go back and forth, and probably pace and acceleration as well to go back and forth up and that way.
What is this, a beep test? Like, what are you doing?
Hey, listen, when it comes to being a right back or a left back or whatever,
he'll need crossing as well, because we play the crossing.
He said he had no assists. This is what I'm trying to say. Shit crossing.
Listen, I'm desperate for another left back. I was willing to take Ryan Bertrand in January. So at this point,
he'd be decent though. Bertrand would be decent.
He's good. He's good.
Backup, he'd be all right.
He's good. I think he's good.
You guys are sticking your nose up at a guy who plays Champions League football, but you're willing to take Ryan Bertrand. Come on,
he's crap. He looks. I guarantee.
He's got more assists than flipping Marvy. I'll tell you that from now, bro. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, Willian has like 7 more assists than the dude, and we trash Willian. So
all the time, all the time.
Comes in and says, "Yo, sign Harry Maguire." Yo, get out of here with your Harry Maguire, bro. Honestly, he would be our best centre back.
Yeah, I'd sign him for like a tenner, but yeah.
Mustafa, you're back at being a mod, okay?
Give him a cream egg, bruv. Just one cream egg, bruv. Come over in it.
Vegas Schooner's in the house too. Vegas Schooner said, "What does Vegas Schooner says? What does he say here? A left back from Palace is out of contract.
We were looking at him in January.
Tyreek Lamptey signed a new deal. But if you're talking about Patrick Van Aanholm, I think he's also out of contract also.
Yeah, that's the one he's talking about in June. That's the one. We're gonna need a backup left back. We're gonna need one.
Yeah. What Shane just said, he needs a few more red cards to his name.
Guys, we need to talk about something else first.
It's a class.
Gabriel Martinelli, oh Martinelli, going up, Team Palo, and he played for the Arsenal. Anyways, Gabriel Martinelli has been having fitness issues, and he's all season he's been chopped and changed. Started some games, benched some games, hasn't played many games this season. But you know what? He has recently, I think Mikel Arteta spoke about him and said some stuff about how he's been easing him back in, and he hopes to get him more game time sooner than later, but in the back end of the season. What do you guys think about Gabriel Martinelli? And also, while we're talking about Gabriel Martinelli, Thomas Partey has also said he's been frustrated with trying to get adjusted to the Premier League, trying to get involved, trying to get used to the Premier League, trying to get ready for the Premier League this season. And the two have had fitness issues, have not been given much game time, but now look ready to be a big feature for the remainder of the season. Are you guys excited to hear this? And what are your thoughts about the two?
That picture was quality, bro. I want it from my background. I don't think Martinelli's going to start this game. I think he's probably going to be used moving forward for Premiership games. I think he will get used next week if we've got a comfortable. Taking a piss.
Yeah, this guy's your hype man, a girl. Like, he's straight up your hype man.
Literally. I think.
Josh is my guy.
I think. I don't think he'll be used this week. I think if we got a comfortable lead moving forward from tomorrow, then I believe he'll play next week. Other than that, he's not playing tomorrow. He's not going to play.
Yeah, he may play.
Yeah. I'm going to find
I really want him to play.
Okay. So, PK, are you talking about Partey or Gabriel? Pick one.
Which one? What player? I know you said Martinelli. What other player did you say?
Partey. He was frustrated about adjusting to Premier League, and he said he's been getting accustomed to it, and his teammates have been very helpful, and some nice words about everybody else in the team. But main thing he said was what everyone says when they're coming to Premier League: it's hard to adjust, and it takes time. Not everyone is Thomas Tuchel, right, Tom?
I wasn't going to say anything, you know. I wasn't going to say anything.
Say it, bro. Preach it.
Don't come for me.
You can say it, bro.
No, because apparently Thomas Tuchel walks into the Arsenal
today.
He does. Suchek does, bro. He'd skip and hop into the Arsenal team.
Is anyone debating that? Is that
that guy's a baller? I'd take him.
We'll take Shaka's spot.
Everybody in the chat. Guys, everybody in the chat. Does Thomas Suchek walk into the Arsenal team?
Bro, I personally skips into this team.
Where does he play? Shaka's role.
Where Xhaka is, bro.
He plays the party. He plays the party.
And then you use Partey to do what Xhaka does. Simple.
Well, play him up front, mate. He'll score headers up front.
Yeah, the guy can go and goal and do a job. Like.
I'm saying.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
He's got 8 goals. Man's got 8 goals, bro. You need goals from midfield as well.
Bro, he's West Ham's Aaron Ramsey, bro. But he plays deeper.
Yeah, man.
Are you serious? Meals, you know. Man cooks their meals.
He's had a good season.
Yo, Xhaka out brigade. Chill. The man literally statistically is one of the best midfielders at progressing the ball forward.
You're gonna make us go football terrorists on you, bro. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Igal, just saying, I'm not letting you forget what you said about Haaland, by the way. What you said about Haaland was a violation to the guy.
Yeah, Trump.
I said kinda.
No,
I said kinda.
The guy's a
go.
Go on, what's he said? What's he said?
He
Okay,
called
okay.
Haaland. He said Haaland's a fraud on the football terrace.
Listen. To be
Yo,
fair,
why?
when I said it, it was still the group
I
stages,
felt
and
that
he's
in my
banging that
bones. I
many
felt that.
goals.
Like, you can't go back on yourself, Miguel. No,
Nah.
not having it.
To be fair, that's when I said it. When I said he wasn't doing much. But yo, let's talk about this. So first things first. First things first. Thomas Partey
Yeah, let
has
me talk about
admitted.
Martinelli.
Thomas Partey has admitted that he's had it tough and difficult to adjust to the style in the Premier League. So now this is another player saying that. And you know what? Martinelli recalled hints. Guess what? Martinelli once again has been denied an opportunity to play against Burnley. This is now the 6th successive Premier League game where he was an unused substitution. Will he get to play against Tottenham? Will he start against Tottenham? Will he start against Olympiacos?
Yeah, can I speak
Will
on
he
that?
start against Olympiacos the next game? When will he get a start? That's the question I'm asking you guys.
When
So,
Arteta opens his eyes.
oh my God, we're gone. Continue.
Guys, we need to be patient. Can I say? We need to
Go
be
ahead.
patient.
Yeah, sorry.
Continue.
Can I speak? Yeah. We need to be patient with Martinelli because we don't know what's going on behind the scene, and the guy's been unfair. I won't start him off on a North London derby or the Olympiacos game. It's too much for him. He needs to start stat padding against smaller teams, to be honest. He needs to get his fitness up, get his confidence up. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be patient. Like, I don't want to rush into a bigger match and he gets injured again. I'm just careful with him. Like we don't know what's
I
going
bet you he starts against us. Any money he starts
know?
against us and scores a
At
break.
least he's been on the
Any
bench.
money.
You know what I'm saying? So, one
You,
winning
He
2-0. Come on.
violated you guys last year.
Who's us? Who's us?
West
West
Ham.
Ham.
West Ham.
West Ham.
West
Okay,
Ham.
all right, okay.
He violated you guys last year.
I don't
Yeah, he
think.
did.
Is that the one that he's got a goal and an assist or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's so good, man.
Yeah,
He's
he was
saucy.
a bit of a
He's
baller.
saucy.
He let the ball walk across him and then shot it with his other foot.
All right. Stop making me
Just rub it in.
Ryan. Partey. What do you think about Partey saying he's been taking some time to adjust to the Premier League and it's been difficult for him, and he's frustrated?
Well, to be honest, I mean, not every player can come in the Premier League and like that. You know what I mean? But you know, and I feel what's held him back also is the times where he's been rushed back, where he should have been back, and that's hindered him, and it's hindered us. So I think, you know, I'm not really surprised him saying he's finding it hard to adjust. But if he's finding it hard to adjust, and in the games he's played in, there's probably about 2 where he's looked a bit shaky, but whatever. The rest, he's actually been comfortable. So if that's the case, then when he gets comfortable, it could be a big problem. But we need a person next to him that can complement him. That's the issue I have. But him saying that, I'm not really surprised. You know.
Okay. And next, everyone's gone on Partey. No, Gunnar Express hasn't picked yet. Have you spoken about Partey or Gabriel? Who are you going to speak about?
I'll speak about Partey because I'm kind of bored of the Gabriel thing. I just want to see him play. But Partey, yeah, I mean, like Ryan just said, he hasn't been great in some performances, but when has he actually been bad? Like, if that's him struggling to cope with the Premier League,
good point.
When the guy gets fully into it, the guy's going to be like next level good. So I'm just excited. I'm just excited to see him in his full strength because I've seen what he did at Atletico and he's an animal. The guy will just demolish you off the ball. So
I like this guy. I'm
excited.
Tom, 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm just
Mike.
trying to have an organization to the show. Tom, this is your moment to shine. So Sven Mislintat spoke about former scout for Arsenal recently said that you can't tell me a team that went unbeaten for 22 games in all competitions and made the Europa League finals weren't good enough. And he's criticizing Arteta and his management having Arsenal in the position that they're currently in. Now, when somebody that used to work in the club comes out and says stuff like this, also just note that he was pushed out of the club. What do you think about this situation that we find ourselves in? And do you think that these kind of people should just keep their mouth shut?
I think it's just business, isn't it? I think you should just ignore it. He's not at your club now, so don't let him affect you in any way. And I think if I was like that, I wouldn't let it affect me as well. I'll just ignore it. He ain't at your club now. You know what I mean? So I just think it's bitter, mate. Really, but there's always stuff said around. You don't know whether it's true, whether it's not. That's why I don't really listen to it, mate.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone want to jump on? What do you call it? Before PK goes, Samuel, what's up, bro? You look fresh with the haircut.
Yeah, I got the fresh haircut, bro. Fresh haircut.
Bro, where's the barber,
don't be
man?
saying
Bro.
that. Don't be saying that, bro.
Looking fresh, cuz.
Hey,
Listen,
Tell me who your barber is so I can switch on him.
police will come down your door asking where you've been, man. Don't say that, camera.
Tell me who your barber is so I can fucking call the police over to him for the reason I ain't got mine. Right now, bro.
Man put a bowl in your head. Man put a bowl in his head.
Yeah. Okay, let's stop. Let's get back to order. Order in court. So, Sven Mislintat's comments. The floor is yours. Jay, PK, Samuel. Who wants to go first on this one? Because I've seen people on Twitter going mad. First of all, the Arteta Out Brigade are the biggest voice on Twitter. Okay, when you actually take it in, there's a lot of fans that are backing the manager, but they're just calm, cool, collective. They see there's progress and they leave it as it is. But a lot of people who are screaming and shouting on Twitter were saying, "Look, Sven Mislintat, he never wanted Arteta. He wanted Ralf Rangnick. This is why he knew that the club needed a good manager. This is that. He knew that we needed someone experienced. He sees that Arteta is making problems. He's backing his scouting. He's saying, why did you send Guendouzi and these guys on loan?" Agree with him or disagree with him?
It's something deeper than that, man. It's not just about whether the players are good enough or not. It's deeper than Mislintat. Like, there's something there why they've got every single one of his signings gone. And he was the first one gone before the signings. I'm telling you, there's definitely... It's either that somebody's come in, looked at the contracts and said, this is a mazza. They've all got to go. Except for Martinelli.
No, sure.
And then
do you know what it is?
Go on.
I'll tell you, it's called Don Raul. That's what.
No, that dude.
That's right.
See, yeah,
we all
exactly.
Forgot. Now let's take a second. Yeah, remember, them two were at each other's throats.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
If you remember, Mislintat was supposed to get Raul's job because that's what Gazidis said. He was supposed to get.
DOF, innit? Yeah, DOF.
That's what
yeah.
That was supposed to happen, right? And then Raul come in, and then they all kind of slided with Raul. So
who called him Madonna?
I can't be mad at Mislintat for saying that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Because some
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Worked out.
Yeah, but bro,
at the same time, it's like, you know, long term. The deep rooted problem.
Oh, it's a good.
The deep-rooted problem is upstairs.
Yo, Josh is doing a face reveal up to Josh. Nah.
I said, cool.
I said, nah. Listen,
the man got me hyped. He had the camera, everything with the headphones. Next thing you know, I put him on screen. He goes,
Josh, I got your WhatsApp. I got your WhatsApp.
I said, nah. No, but big up what you just said, though.
No, let's get back. Let's get back to
Hey, Tony, face reveal. Let's go. Face reveal. Tony, face reveal. Let's go. Show your face now. Show your face.
I'll go now. Listen, everybody stay calm. But you know what? I think Mislintat is hitting out because he still feels bitter to the club. Because, you know, man was screwed out with his opportunities. I think he had guarantees Arsenal they didn't get. And you know what? If you were screwed out of a promotion and you went to another job, you would be chatting shit. Come on.
He is at another job.
That's the thing. You'll be chatting shit about the other place constantly. I would do that. Igal would do that. You would do that. Ryan, you would do that.
I don't speak bad about my old jobs, bro. I'm a professional.
Samuel, that's like a bad thing to say because we're all Arsenal fans except from Tom. So even if I did get sacked by my club, I ain't ever talking shit like that. But I get what you mean. He's a different story. Yeah.
In relation to what Samuel just said,
I don't talk shit. I give shit.
We don't talk shit about Dortmund. We don't talk shit about
Dortmund. Does anyone believe Mislintat? Or do you guys just
can I actually say something about Mislintat, right? The guy never did anything wrong, which is what people forget. He scouted Guendouzi, he scouted Leno, he scouted Tierney, all these different players.
Martinelli.
And the thing is, right, what happened with Sinelli was just a joke. Because Sinelli came in from Barcelona. The guy came in from Barcelona.
Oh, shit. Don't forget Saliba and
Yeah,
Torreira
exactly,
as well.
exactly. This guy picked out
Torreira as well.
gems. He picked out gems left, right, and centre. And the thing is, right, Sinelli came in with his black book from Barcelona with all his little, friends and agents and that. He comes in, and he's in it. Funny how Emery wanted no players that Sinelli bought in. He didn't want Pepe. He didn't want. I don't even know who else, but like he didn't want the players he bought. So for me, Sinelli was doing it so he could have money in his own pocket and to keep his connection.
Can I also bring another thing on that?
The only reason
guys.
Sinelli was backed. The only reason Sinelli was backed was because the Cronkies and that looked at Sinelli and said, "Ooh, he's ex-Barcelona. He must be good," without actually reading into him. If you read into Sinelli, the guy got sacked from pretty much all his jobs because he's an idiot, bro. So at the end of the day, yeah, again, whatever Mislintat said, for me, it ain't anything to do with Arteta. Yeah, I know he's directed at Arteta, but what it says to me is it just proves the incompetence of the board because they sacked him for some donkey with a black book who did nothing, then got sacked for fraudulence, and now we're stuck here with no one. So it's you've got to blame the Cronkies again. They're 100%. Jokes.
I want to go on the Mislintat thing. You know what? When he brought up Mavropanos and then his first game was against Man United, this guy pocketed Sanchez on his debut.
Yeah, man.
Mavropanos,
And then his last time, and his thing was Arsene Wenger's last home game, yeah, where he pocketed everyone Burnley. Like, man tried to buddy Mavropanos, and then he buddied Ashley Barnes, wasn't it? Everyone's getting up, gassing on, listen, the next future defender, but he never got.
But then I swear the next game you got a red card or some shit.
Like but to be fair, though, Mavropanos is kind of bossing it right now in Bundesliga. The guy's doing pretty well.
Guys, it's score prediction time.
My league is dead. My league is dead, but let's
do the score prediction so we can get this over and done with before we move on any further. Before we move on any further, 1 second. I'm just gonna take everyone out. And I'm gonna do it one by one so each person can get their voice across properly, and then no one go anywhere. But since Ryan, you said you have to go soon, I'll let you go first. What's your score prediction for the game, and what do you think is going to happen?
What game we talking about? Tottenham or
Olympiacos? That's it. Nothing else.
Okay. All right, 2-1 Arsenal. It'll be a tight game. I think we can catch them on the counter, but we will have to be careful. I'm just not sure in the midfield, to be honest with you, where I feel we might be a little bit vulnerable, but I'm hoping Saka will pull up trees this time. But yeah, I'm going 2-1. But yeah.
You're going 2-1? Okay. Yo, Ryan, bro, appreciate you coming on. If you come on post-match reaction, that'd be great also. Let me know whenever you want to come on, man. Appreciate it, man. Have a good one. Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
No, I said I will do, man. I'll catch you in a bit, and thanks for having me on, bro. I'll be in touch.
No problem, man. You want to shout your channel?
Oh yeah, all right, safe, bro. Guys, check out my channel, Ryan Williams AFC. I just talk, man. If you want to check my channel out, let me know, girl. Thanks again for having me on, bro. I'll come on more often if you need me, bro.
No problem, no problem. Next, I'm gonna do Dizzy. Dizzy's in the house. Dizzy, talk to me. What's good?
Yo, before I say anything, Mislintat can kiss my ass.
Let's go. Tell him.
Let's go, man. Yo,
he didn't do nothing wrong, though.
Whatever. He can kiss my ass. Yo, for the game, I'm going tight. I'm going 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah, 2-0.
Okay. Any reason?
I mean, freaking revenge, bro.
We're looking for revenge. Yes.
Revenge.
Okay, enough said, bro.
Wait. One more thing.
Yeah.
Mislintat can kiss my ass.
I have a good one, Dizzy. That's Dizzy, ladies and gentlemen. Then we got Tom. Tom. Talk to me. Tom. Yo, I don't know what's going on with Tom's thing today, but I can't hear him. I'm just gonna remove him. I'll go to Josh. Josh.
Yo, people, what's up, guys? God bless up, man.
Tell the people, what's your score prediction, man?
You know what? Olympiacos can kiss my ass. We're gonna give them a beating. I'm going 5-0. Arsenal. We're gonna slap them. Listen, they're getting bad. They're getting buried. We're gonna slapped. Listen, they are going to get destroyed. Arsenal 5, Olympiacos 0. Aubameyang can score a hat-trick and Odegaard from 2 goals. Listen, I'm saying it now. Aubameyang hat-trick, Odegaard 2 goals. I'm saying it in my chest, fam. 5-0
Let's
Arsenal.
go. Let's get it. Yo, you're getting
5-0,
you're getting me
They're
gas.
getting wrapped.
Look at bro,
5-0.
Come on, let's
5-0. 5-0, yeah? Cool.
Let's get it.
Cool.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, Josh, have a good one, man.
Come on,
People in
Arsenal.
the chat, give us your predictions. Give us your predictions. What do you think about Josh's predictions? Mad, right? Anyways, Samuel, talk to me.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna go 5-0, bro. Listen, we've got to be real. Just come on a level head. We've got to be real. We lost the last Premier League game. No, we drew a Premier League game, even though it felt like a loss. Olympiacos, bro. I know it's still in the last year's in their head, so they gotta be careful. Olympiacos have confidence because they beat us last year. You know what? We gotta put our chances away because you remember the first leg last year, we had so many chances and we couldn't finish that dinner, bro. We've got to finish the dinner. If we do, I'm saying Arsenal. Aha! So defense is risky. 3 Arsenal, 3 Olympiacos 1.
All right, bless, bro. Have a good one, man, Samuel. Talk to you later. Catch you tomorrow on the watch along. Next, we got PK Gunners. What's good, bro?
Oh, what happened?
I added you back, wasn't it? PK, talk to me. Thanks for coming on, first of all, man. I appreciate it. And then talk to me, bro. What do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah, thanks for putting mine on. You know what I'm saying? Literally, you're a guy that speaks the truth on, basically. You know what I'm saying? You back your points at the end of the day, because some people might not agree with you, but you have reasons for your football knowledge, to be honest. Every time you give an explanation, even though I don't agree with some of your points, I agree with a lot of your points, but you say how it is. But yeah, I was just struggling because my Wi-Fi, they're fixing on my area, and the Wi-Fi is not working, so
No,
move
you're
around
good,
to room for my 3G, fam. But yeah,
No,
I was gonna say, what's it called? We're gonna. I'm hoping that we win 3-0 or 2-0 at least, but it's probably gonna be 2-1. I know it's gonna be like 2-1 or something. We're definitely gonna concede, but I'm praying that we win like we're 3-0 or something. I want to put this game to bed, to be honest, so we can just focus on, Premier League and try to catch up and if anything. But I'm scared I'm still traumatized from last season, so I'm still heartbroken. So I'm hoping that we just show them who we are.
All right, so you're predicting a 2-2?
No, 2-0. I'm predicting a 2-0 for Arsenal then.
2-0. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. All right, PK, big up to you. Thanks for coming on, bro. Appreciate it. You're Somali too, right?
Come on another time. Yeah, Somali as well. Yeah.
I could tell right away. But yeah, done now, man.
Well, no, Malik.
Okay, shots. And then Tom's next, and then Gunnar Express, your last, okay? Go, shots. Tell me, what are you saying?
Bring up the Somalian brother then, yeah. Nah, yeah, but wait, with this one, oh yeah, that Josh Brand, he's moving mad. 5-0, I don't know.
Josh, you're moving mad, bro.
Come on, man.
He's moving mad, bro.
How?
Your inspiration is a mad thing, bro. But I love it though. I love it. But yo, it's gonna be a mad thing. They're gonna get goals, man. They're gonna get 2 goals. I think we'll win it though. So I think 3-2. I'm saying 3-2 in it.
Revenge, bro. Revenge. Let's get it. Revenge, bro. All right, shots. Thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. Tom's next. We got a West Ham fan, but he's starting to become a staple. What are you saying, Tom?
Yo, what's happening? I'm good.
What are you saying, Tom? Why are you rubbing your hands? Why are you rubbing your hands? Why are you rubbing your hands?
I'm excited, man, for this. I'm excited for the game, mate. To be honest.
What are you saying?
What I mean? I'm going for a cheeky 2-1 to Arsenal because I feel like Olympiacos are going to get one. Not Sokratis, though. I'm not going for Sokratis. I don't know. But also, I was going to say, I said Arteta ain't had progress. I lied because he's had one more point than they did last season. So another 40 years, you're going to win the league, mate. Love it.
No. Let me say this to you. You are not going to sit here and tell me that we are not playing better football than we were at the back end of Emery. You cannot sit here and tell me that we actually are playing a progressive style football, trying to play at the ball at the back more clearly than we used to. And you know what? It's just individual errors costing us week in, week out. Absolute freak errors.
That's the worst thing, man, as well. Because you can't, to be honest, you can't really I don't know if you can coach that out of players, man. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think because Arteta's a bad manager. I just think, like one of them ones where you just think it's like in a relationship, innit? It's all good in a relationship, but it's like it's the wrong woman at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? The wrong girl. You know what I'm saying? The wrong girl at the wrong time.
I don't think it's down to that, bro. There's gonna be a possibility where we could buy maybe 6 or 7 players this window coming up, because a lot of players are going to be leaving and a lot of players have already left in the January window. And it's not
Just
a surprise.
Man.
It's not a surprise. The moment owners are always going to be the problem, but you can't get rid of them that easily.
Like us, we got bad owners, man. We didn't buy a striker in the January window, but go on the Gout, get blind food on. Gunner Express.
All right. Have a good one, man.
You too, guys.
Peace. Gunner Express. You're the last one.
Yeah, I just want to say 2 things, yeah? I just want to say 2 things before we start. First off, Dizzy, I know you said in the chat you had me dying in the background, yeah? What you said about Mislintat was funny. And then, Josh, that energy, man. That energy. If we lose, yeah? If we somehow lose, I want to see the energy still. But, yeah. In terms of prediction, now I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal. I see El Arabi scoring just to really rub it in. But, yeah, easy 3-1 victory, to be honest. But I just want to say this, yeah? It's North London Derby week. Fuck Tottenham. Fuck the scum. If there's any of you in the chat, leave, bruh. Don't even stay because you scum. Get out. But,
man, just wait. Don't even. Yo,
man, I don't care. Man. Tottenham are dead. I don't even care where they are in the league. I don't care where we are. I don't care. Tottenham are dead. So, you know.
There you go. Anyways, people, do me a favor. Check it out. We got a bunch of stuff coming up. Guess who I got coming on Friday? I got Mel coming Friday. So check it out. It's going to be me and Mel on Friday doing the preview for the North London Derby. And then on Saturday, we got the phone-in show. It's going to be the Combined 11 with Elena. So check that out. And Josh is going to be on there also. So check that out. And also tomorrow is the watch-along for the Revenge. And you know what? Sokratis this time will be wearing not a red shirt, but he'll be wearing the different shirt. And you know what? We'll see what happens. But big up to everybody watching. If you've watched up until this point, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys right now. And you know what? Let's get out of here. Let's go on a high. And don't forget, subscribe, like, share the video. And you know what? Tell somebody if they want to watch a preview, they should probably watch this because we got into a lot of details today. But yeah, big up to everybody. Have a good one. We're out. Peace. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. EGTV, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me. And you know what? Subscribe while you're still here. And big up to everybody watching. Check out